Oh, that's gnarly. God damn it, stop stabbing him on the ground!
So this is how it feels.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
I probably should have healed, though. I feel like not healing was a little bit of a mistake, if I'm being honest with everyone. If I'm being completely honest with myself and everyone present, I feel like I should have probably healed.
I'm gone.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
A bright future awaits us.
Did I just do a channel? I probably did do a channel here, huh? What's better? New game, who do you play as now? I said that it would be really fun to play this on like last Atlante mode. The first time we play it. But streaming it like that is probably hell. I mean, I've lost a lot of encounters, but you just get to a place, you just instantly die. It's like, oh, alright. Okay, guys, so I guess we're restarting from the beginning again. Who's ready for that?
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Save the last one for me.
I didn't auto fire this time.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
It's sleepy time.
You won't survive me.
I'm gonna delay until after these have gone at least. Same here. I think I'm gonna do burning arcane or whatever. No, it's doing magic missiles.
Cover me, all right?
I could charge this asshole, but I think I'm just
wide
gonna
open.
stab this dude instead.
The Inheritor. Guide
The
my
Inheritor! And there's so mad at land.
Don't hold back!
What did Alan Mandragora never do to these guys? That's awkward.
Endure this!
Yeah, that's also awkward. Oh! Oh!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The spirits demand your blood!
Into the fray.
Ah, you can delay it, that should carry you. Walkie walkie. Drinks and talkie. To the ground.
I am your end!
Poor little wizard boy.
Can't you just die already?
am encumbered. Club of wood and nails. Okay. Yo, what's up, mongrels? The young mongrel looks around in every direction. Maybe we should go back. This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere, and their air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. You resist the blood rage and awaken the light of heaven. It's like, is this like why they did this? This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. So you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Soul doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make up his mind soon. You won't be hanging around about on the ground for much longer. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has one healthy eye and a lump growth where the second should be. It's you. It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield mates fell, but Soul slowed everything down. He's an old man. He's afraid of everything, but we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield mates. We emerged into some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Right now, we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait in the shield mates exit. We'll get the beast at both ends. Go back? Well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush, good idea. Yeah, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear a fight start. Young ones are holding up well, but will they be able to fight out in the open? I even struggle with that. Hope we did the right thing. We are crusaders of the underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Sure, sounds like a plan.
Follow if you dare.
The bodies have various wounds. One is covered in burns. I'll just have weapons or claw marks. It's safe to assume that they were decapitated post-mortem. What does that mean? Is that like a postman thing? They were decapitated by the postman? I think that's everything to explore here. I know what's over here. Look at just nothing. Actually, wait, can we go over here? Oh, looks like we probably can. Where the hell is this? Oh, that's a graveyard. I forgot the graveyard. Where's it? Wait. Oh god. How do I go back? Maybe come back. Oh no, is there no way back from here? Oh, right here. Maybe. Maybe, baby? Nope.
I do what I must.
Because we can, yeah, I know. That's the song. Oh no, I can't return. But the graveyard! The graveyard! I guess I have to leave the area and come back again for the graveyard then. Seems like. Oh no, right here. Oh nice.
This is my kind of work.
Move.
Now we're all running towards the graveyard, and I'm scratching Logan on his little butt. A really unruly dog, but he likes to eat the fog. Yeah, papa. Like that. Like that. Again, like that. Like that again. Hi. Hi. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. like it. Zombie?
Follow if you dare.
Meditate
turn
on your
off.
mistakes.
Oh,
It
really?
might make you feel better.
The heartbeat quickens.
The heartbeat quittens. Alright, Logan, Bob.
Make every strike count.
The heartbeat quittens. I'm just moving everyone up. Oh.
You are today's sacrifice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Still initiative. Oh.
Strike!
Oh, what the hell's that? That's not good. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. Immunities. Damage from non-magic weapons. Oops. This thing's gonna suck my constitution or something, right? Gosh darn it, Bobby! Okay.
You won't survive me.
Her weapon isn't magical, it's not yet at least. Okay, this thing is immune to sleeping, right? Sleep, yeah. Of course it is. No! What? Hello. The frick? But is it immune to a hex? It's immune.
You should have run!
My fist count as being magical already? That's pretty cool. Ah! Come on. Every 2 points of damage inflicts -1 penalty to all skills and characters depending on the ability. That's not even true though, is it? Doesn't depend on what your attribute is to begin with.
Distract them from me.
Go for their hearts. What's on your mind? I wonder. I hope you appreciate
So graves
this.
and other clues indicate that the necromancer has reason to conduct a ritual here. But it could have been a ritual to consecrate to the dead though, right? We don't...
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Is that a returning axe? No. Is doing a throwing axe build viable in this game? Wouldn't I throw that axe one time and then I'd never get it back again? Hey, there's something here. Ooh, another one.
This will hurt!
Can we retreat already?
My build is very good. Oh, they're all returning. Even the immune list is after prepare if, yeah.
Don't hold back!
That's as is tradition for undead
Endure
characters.
this.
It would have been easier just to write what they're not immune to at that point. Oh, there's a shadow here somewhere. I don't like that. Oh, it's up there. That's scary. Wait, I can go attack it? I'll chill. I'll chill. I'll delay. Maybe God's willing I can kill this thing in one go before it drains someone else's strength. Oh, there's two shadows. No!
The light take you!
Throwing axe build sounds kind of cool.
Time to share your treasures!
No!
Strike!
I'll cut you wide open.
Ghost touch.
Make every strike count.
Good.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Cover me, alright?
Early game damage, Lan. Yeah, he's really good.
You should have run!
It should work. Is it flawed?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Late game damage was surprisingly still Lan. My dog would have make a great throwing axe user hint. Okay, I'll restart the fucking game. Save name chose wrong companion. Let's go play with Windwalk, I guess. Oh, it's gonna take so much time to get back there. Oh, okay, main story difficulty. I'll just set it to hard. It's time to punish myself, I guess. Gotta read the DLC too. Yeah. Oh. I'm just pick the. I'm just gonna be this guy. Isn't this the sorcerer guy from Kingmaker in that like troll place? I'll play this woman. I'll just be a vivisectionist. Screw it, man. I'm just gonna be a vivisectionist. A damn pure vivisectionist. I'm not gonna have any background. I don't deserve a background. We're just gonna go full on into charisma on this character, honestly. I'm just gonna go Constitution. This seems like a good vivisectionist build. Athletics. Full Charisma and Amperia. Athletics and Persuasion. I'm just gonna grab Arcane Spirit. That's a good one. Firebelly, great spell. We'll do Firebelly, Stone Fist. We're gonna be a follower of Son Kuton, because that's the self-punishing one. I'm just gonna be neutral evil, man. That's more than I deserve. Let's go back to the game, please. Oh my god, it's so hard to go back. What if it just hadn't saved? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The city has fallen at last. How glorious! Now I can stop pretending to be a shopkeeper and spend all my time on my true passion, reanimating the dead. Ah! What a thing to say out loud.
Save the last one for me.
What a thing to just say completely out loud, as if. Oh, that's some main character syndrome right there. I don't think I walk all the way up here to show that person. I think I stay where I am. They got disable point blank for now, and I just
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
That's him. The scientist that now can pursue my true passion, she's making. The gnomes. Are they just buffing themselves back here? What's happening? What do we do here? I think I'm gonna do a bless. Just gonna move forwards.
Oh, what is that?
What's a hidden treasure chest? Why can't I cast a spell? Did I move too far? Oh. Word. Haste! Okay, that seems a little bit whack. Let's just make our way back to this backline over here, huh? Alright, that guy looks a little bit sleepy to me.
Or else.
Yeah, well, that guy looks very sleepy. I think we move forwards now.
You won't survive me.
Oda Atayana.
Don't hold back!
Oh, that was a 5 step. Whoops.
Cover me, all right?
Oda Ataliana.
Guide my blade.
Oh, maybe this guy's
Too
sleepy too.
late for apologies.
Yeah, like us also sleepy. Oda Ataliana.
Endure this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah.
I am your end!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Oda Ataliana.
Into the fray.
I'll hit you.
These guys are real sleepy boys, aren't they? These guys are some real sleepy boys. I guess this monkey somehow misses. Oh, I didn't die from that. Damn. That's a robust little boy.
Strike!
Make every strike count.
Man, that sleep is really powerful, huh? Why did Ember sit down there? What the hell?
We do it my way.
The sphere corpses are laid out in a pattern and prepared for an unknown ritual. I feel like it might be
Follow
a
if you dare.
necromantic summoning ritual, but I mean, I'm not the expert here. Alright, let's that should be everything, I think. Let's head on out. If you finish one area per day, then that should, you know, that should probably just mean that there's like 5 days or something left, right? I probably should have checked if there were any quests I was missing in that area, but I don't think there were. Unless all those people were hiding. Unless all his IRL. Yeah, because see, this took me 1 day, right? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas left. Or there's 4 areas left, so. Area south as well. Oh, okay, so there's a couple more. But that's not on the Crusades. This is the Blackwing Library. So, oh, there's a oh man, that's like 3 extra days. Ugh. R&D Party House, Tower of Estrad. Which is my main quest? Does being encumbered affect my land travel speed? It does. I wanted to go up here and this vendor, all my garbage. That'll take 2 hours. Takes the big one. Oh yeah, true, because I fatigue quicker. I should probably head up here and vendor all my garbage, huh? Even if it takes 2 hours to do so. I mean, I probably don't actually need all the garbage, but... The friendly encounter, since...
I'm off.
Oh!
Wearing a robe? Check.
Whoa!
Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment.
It's Yuffie. Is that it? No, it's Yuffie. It's Yuffie. This is Yuffie.
An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress. Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
It's Yuffie. Let's do like a speaking to herself thing here. Where's later?
Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative.
Oh, there we go.
My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with.
Oh, there we go. It's Yuffie, everyone. Who are you? What are you doing here? Who are you calling boy? You there, dog boy. I'm Yuffie, the interior decorator of Shinra. What's the meaning of this hullabaloo?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Just passing by. Shrug remaining silent.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple.
So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Religion check pass. Actually, it's Isergol, a glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows
Minotaur.
Yep. And a cow.
Oh, Uruk. It's an Uruk, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Yeah.
Damn it. She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ask them something more, they might still manage it.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
Why is this part voiced out of everything else in the game? Because there's a character introduction. Character introductions are generally always voiced.
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw
Baphomet.
it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
Tell me there's more than 3 of these
The
guys.
experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
This will be quick.
I like her. If she's got a companion, I'll replace her as Camille. Okay, so we have full rule of the land right now, which means I can
Distract
probably
them for me.
murder this guy before I get to even do anything.
The light. Take you.
This guy looks pretty snoozy right now.
You son of
So
run!
I can walk here and punch this guy, but I can't charge.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, can we coup de grace this guy?
Ah! Can't you just die already?
Stranger! An absence of an answer is an answer too. Wait!
The result is statistically...
Is that... what's his face? That is... Oh, it's not NG. I was thinking it was one of the Failords. Wait, it's not, what's Maskman called again? Mr. I've gone crazy in my head, because I know I have all the information in the universe available to me. Nethys. Is that Nethys? It could be Nethys.
What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
This is red and white. Red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
No? You know for sure Aaron died not long before the world would open, yeah. No, he didn't.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the World Wound was opened. The First Crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's Crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Aurilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the Architect of the World Wound, the Lord of the Labyrinth, or the Border Acquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss?
Architect of the World Wound? Ooh.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary,
Pathfinder.
future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
But you keep calling me boy, I have a name, you know.
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Now you can finally tell me what you were getting at with those questions.
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
So you're trying to say that I'm mediocre?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And obviously safe right now, shall we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound?
She's the main character.
To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
I agree.
Excellent. You're hired.
I
To
agree.
think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer. Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Do I have anything equipped on my lady here that I care about? I don't remember. We did get that skill thing I should equip. Where'd that go? This thing. I'll just put it on carrier for now. Wait, do I have to hold? Oh, no, that's be here. Gotcha. Let's put it there so I maybe don't forget about it.
Anything new?
What are we dealing with here? Is there a sorcerer? Or is she a wizard? The line between fascination and obsession cannot be seen up close, only from a distance. Nennios considers herself a great scholar, master of all sciences, and an unparalleled experimenter, but most others see her as a lunatic and enthralled to knowledge. Nethys, yeah, that's probably Nethys, right? What are we doing with her? She is a wizard scroll savant. She has opposition school abjuration. I don't know what opposition school means. Oh, okay, so abjuration spells are bad on her. And necromancy spells are good on her. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. So necromancy and aberration spells are bad for her. Oh, like a permanent disability, that's nice. Yeah, specialist school illusion. Ah, yeah, spell focus illusion. Spell focus for an illusion, mate. Is that for in it? I guess I'm just going int on her. A little get up on. Oh, look at the knowledge. Big knowledge. Oh look, that's thumbs up on some spells here. Do I care about blur on her though? Illusion of mist away pretty now by shadows and shapes are around you. It is stationary. Delusion mist obscures all sight. Attacks men in the mist against anything. Mist that must contend with total concealment. All creatures within the mist must save or take one wisdom damage. Ugh. All creatures. This affects my allies too. Ugh. 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 Sure, that's mirror image. I guess I could class blur on one of my allies. Wait, did that replace mirror image? Oh no, no, it just pushes to the side. I don't think I like this spell. I mean, I guess I could see some use for it, but I don't think I'm a fan. I feel like stuff like Glitter Dust is more interesting. Maybe see invisibility actually. Maybe that's the nice spells to just have. All spells are nice, yeah. I feel like having the ability to just cast the invisibility is gonna be nice every once in a while. If I'm gonna use her, then might as well throw it out there. Do 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 do. I don't know what being a scroll skank means. I don't know what the scroll wizard class actually does. Several like strength or ox. Oh, okay. I guess I could go for that instead of blur, but she's special in. Well, maybe instead of seeing invisibility, I'll go for full strength. Like, I'll give her illusion since she's specialized in illusion. I feel like I like that. I'm so slowly. I'm Mr. Slowly.
I'm always ready.
I'm a little boy. A doy doy doy. I think they pay off at level 10 when you can use your caster level instead of minimum level when using scrolls. Ah, that's actually pretty good, huh? You cannot travel the inventory is too great? Ah, but if I drop everything, then it lets me travel probably, and I can pick it up as part of leaving. That sounds actually really, really good, huh? That essentially gives you almost infinite spell slots as a wizard. Because you can just have them in scrolls.
I do what I must.
She's great for lore mastering. Yeah, I get that. But I already have a lore master, so... natural pursuit. Yeah, but I already have a lore master. It's Ember, so that sucks. But hey, what can you do? You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. That's so cheesy, so I can like pick the stuff up as I'm leaving. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell one thing. Gotta make understand. Did you put a limit of over 5? Okay, did you push a limit of over 5? Det ska ut om 25 minuter cirka, så ska vi ut, okej? Inte den tid så får du bara slappa. Okay? I keep like exciting him and then going like, alright, calm down, Logan. I have to go. Okay, I'm not bulk selling anything that I care about, right? Am I at the point where I can bulk sell Masterwork as well, probably, right? I think I'll keep the cold iron stuff for now. Actually, like a regular cold iron stuff, probably no. Keep that, right? Oops, I just... If it's magical, I'll keep it for now. Oh. I think we'll go upstairs in the inn and just like put some stuff in our personal storage, which I'm gonna assume isn't gonna get deleted when this place explodes. Which is bound to happen. Price in descending order. Okay, so what is there anything I'm actually like interested in? Not super interested in that. Not super interested in anything here, I don't think. Long spear, bastard sword, salted saber. Rapier? I will rapier. Whenever there's receives a critical hit, they are affected with the effect of a mirror image spell that produces 2 mirror images that lasts for 2 rounds. Okay. If I want to grab some loot from a companion that I don't have on me, how do I do that? Ooh, a +1 heavy shield. I like that. Built the inventory in safe place. Okay. Maybe I'll buy a +1 heavy shield. Oh no, let's spend our money. Let's not hoard our money. This is like a good helmet. I don't know if I want to buy it right now, but it does seem like a good helmet. I'm funny, I was using it the last second of the game for that 1 extra damage. Wait. Which one was the living around me? Oh, this thing. That 1d6 you mean? Oh Oh, it's for charge. Oh. That's pretty good. Just type, yeah, I could. Did Erebet accept you? With open arms, she knows exactly who I am and where I'm from, but she's come down with convincing case of amnesia where I'm concerned. And who can blame her? The city's in bad ways. You don't turn down help in a situation like this, no matter what quarter it comes from. How can you help us when we attack the Grey Garrison? I'll tell you straight, we're not getting involved in any fight. Warriors we ain't, but we can scout, sneak right under demons' noses, look for traps and hidden doors. In other words, we can smooth the path for your whole operation, and then all you'll have to do is go in there and bump off the demons. You're tieflings, why aren't you with Kirisme and the rest of them? Look here, somebody seems very well informed. You even know the name of our leader. When things started heating up, Sister Kirisme betrayed us all. Now it's every tiefling for himself. We're all scrambling to claim our share and get the hell out of here. We're supposed to meet in a pre-arranged location, the ones to survive that is. We went to the Great Garrison to get our stash and look how that turned out. One of the gang got trapped in the rubble, so here's your answer. It's not now every man for himself. That means that we're all free to do what we want. Cool. That's cool. It's good. I have like multiple. I have 3 more of these with 50 in them, so. Here. Let me grab this bone amulet real quick. How do I, oh, there we go. Also, I want to knowledge world, arcana, nature, and lore. Okay, so you should just give that to her then, right? So spells, cold description, and spells, and you are also interested against spells with cold description. Here, the rare cast. Ooh, so we can give that to Ember, because she has the thing now. What's the point of having all this alcohol? I'm not auto-selling it, so it's not garbage, I guess.
I'm gone.
Is there like cold iron, like bolts or something in there? Cold iron. Oh. Drunken Master. Drunken Master, they were garbage. Ah, okay.
We do it
so
my way.
I should just sell them then, because I'm not a Drunken Master. Pretty much, yeah. The defender's heart greets you with an unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruin, but somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like the typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilant of recent days. Hila waves to you. She is sitting at a table with the 3 you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Kiryu, come! Let me properly introduce you to Elan, Jenna, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cart. Hila pushes a mug of beer towards you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Irabeth to use what Janna, Curl, and Elan found for a little party. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food and good company, could help keep the gloom at bay. Hila looks at you hesitantly as if trying to gauge your reaction. I understand we need to continue living and fighting, however hard that might be, even amidst the chaos that has befallen the city. Allow me to declare my profound support for Sila's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all of our efforts. Now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Canabris. Hey, are we just going to sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so we have better reason to toast. Or at first they were garbage while Drunken Master was released, which was annoying. Oh, yeah, because you have to like manually remove them out of there. Ugh. Tell me about you and your order, Elon. Sorry, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south in Andoran. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I'd chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills, I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle, but risking my life for a coin? It takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You don't want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wonder if it was all worth it. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it will be for a good cause. That's how I ended up in Mendev and became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's all a small order. By tradition, it never has more than 12 members, and a new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest, but I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Have you been serving the Eagle Watch for long, Jenna? I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? I'm an apprentice of a famous fencing master from Mivon, and I learned a thing or two from him. Believe me, I soon got bored of fighting of bandits and getting involved in petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I want a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. And what do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that no accident. That's no accident. Fate brought me here. What did you, girl? How did you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums, where everyone stole a little or maybe smuggled or guarded stashes, so... First stares at this mug gloomily, but I never killed anybody and I never did anything real bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me choose between prisoner and the condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not a good fighter, but as Norgorber is my witness, a thief can also be useful in war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster, but I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged through the city. Isn't Norgorber, like, very evil? I don't think you generally... Do you generally praise Norgorber in front of people? I thought that was something you did in secret. Chin up, friends. Whoever you were in the past, you're our friend now. And a crusader. Your skills will be useful to us, you see. How do you all of you know Sila? I met my noble sister on the road to Canabris. I was returning from the south from my fiancé. I was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Eomide. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden, my order's camp. Elan's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Canabris, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Sila again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Sila at the tavern in Canabris before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at the table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us, but Sila is different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sila too, so I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad, so after that night, Sila and I went round the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or help, or to help those in trouble, and they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. Sila, you'd call me over just because there's something the matter. I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elon is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Elon shakes his head. Bad idea, sister. I told you. I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Pearl is right. Kiryu helped me find you. Without his help, I'd still be looking for you all over Canabris. So Elon, come on. Stop being so stubborn. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Eomide and her friends certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Canabris has been overrun by demons. If I've learned anything in my life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Still begins serious, but then a smile lightens up her face. Take the three of you, for example. Seems like all you did was save one cart from some lesser demons, but look at how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung of in songs, but who knows? Maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Canabris will find the strength to protect the city. They'll catch their breath. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Elon, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior family won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. The knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. Alright, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve our righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met may all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her heart for a bungler like me, but I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Ascari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Canabris. For half a year, I've been meeting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek's Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knight orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you call rich, but I also wanted to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Houndheart's camp outside the city. Elan and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Canabris. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. What will we run into in this camp? My friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, then rode straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. There was only a few imps, but they might still be in the camp, of course. This was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the Wardstone in the main square, and I haven't been back there since. Fine, I will help. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elan is a good man and a true knight. I think that the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Still, I hope you can convince Erebet to let me go with you, and when you do this, I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course, if the League of the Inspiring Cart has to come together in this dark hour, we must continue onward together. Too much dialogue. You don't belong in my party. Okay, if I assume I can like bring all this with me later, right? So I'm just gonna dump some stuff in here that I don't need right now. I don't know if I should keep all this stuff. I mean, it barely weighs anything, so it doesn't really matter. And the same with the scrolls, yeah, they barely weigh anything. I maybe let's like declutter a little bit, or maybe I should just go and like sell some of this stuff. If I just feel like I'm never gonna like cast it, then what's the point of having it, right? No, we have the scroll lady now, we can also learn the spells on the character, so... Just persist, that's nice. So she can learn some scrolls, she can learn some spells from these scrolls, and our friend Uljif can learn spells from these scrolls. But both of these guys are prepared casters, though, right? So it's like... I have to actually remember to be like, oh yeah, let me put that in there. How many people do I want mage armor on, and how many people can I currently cast it on? She can do a bunch. 7 spell uses per. That's pretty good, huh? She can cast this 4 times per day as level 4 character? I want it on Kiryu, I want it on Namor, Nenio. Ember probably wants it. Lan wants it. And Wuljif wants it. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we want it on 5 characters. I'll just do this. Missile snowball, I'm matching missile. That way I can just like get them out of the way, and then maybe I don't need a tear, because we do 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, so he has one they can cast himself, that makes sense. Okay, let's not be hoarding Andys with the stuff that I know I'm never gonna use. Who's the winner inside the again? Is it just this guy?
Follow if you dare.
Dark Omen, Dark Omen. Don't you want to have an inventory just like mine? No, I absolutely don't. This seems okay. Glows of the Neophyte seems pretty okay. Okay. Scrollfus is cold. I guess I can see use cases for this. I mean, I already used this once. Scroll Restoration, that's good. Bear's Endurance. Am I really gonna increase my con at any point? Am I really just gonna be like, oh yeah, let me just get more Constitution right now? I don't think so. Aerosmith is good. A Mage Armor, sure, that saves me. I mean, it's a good to have, I guess. From Chaos, am I ever realistically gonna use the protection from Chaos? I mean, this is okay, I guess. More Water Elemental, probably never casting that. Though, actually, just throwing an enemy out could be nice. Protection from Evil, Scrolls of Wisdom. I guess this is potentially useful. Every buff is only 5 minutes is good. Yeah, but it requires me to, like, actually cast them, though, is the thing. Like, I gotta remember that I have them and actually use them. Okay, Scroll of Doom. This is like garbage. No bueno. I wouldn't even cast. Like no even reason to learn that, right? This like I'm never casting this. This is not a good spell. I don't think. Burning Hands, fine. Remove Fear. Yeah, what's up, Sergeant? Yeah, that's good. What is this Fire Belly garbage? Not to touch, just a stun action can brief him. I use this. His saving throw is pretty trash. If Nenio gets her int bonus for scrolls at level 5. Yeah, but I'm just throwing out stuff that is like I don't care about this at all. You know, like scroll I wouldn't even cast this if it had a better save. You know what I mean? It's not even about the save. It's just like I feel like I just have better stuff to do. Same with the Saves of Dreams. I think missiles, seizures, more supplies, against attacks. I guess this is okay. Magic missiles, sure. I mean, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Scroll of Bane. I don't think I'm ever using that. Do I turn Woodchief into an Arcane Trickster or keep him as a rogue? Well, he starts as a Arcane Trickster, doesn't he? On missile. Yeah, but I mean, like if I encounter some annoying enemy that can't take regular damage or something, doing a little bit of damage is better than none, I think. I don't want this to remove sickness either, but Rare Sickening, probably never using that ever. Oh, I can reach the Prestige class, gotcha. Inflict serious wound, don't care, I don't think. Golf Cause Fair is a DC 11, don't care. Chaos, sure, whatever. I already go over protection from Chaos here. Terrifier, sure, whatever. Cast Grace, sure, whatever. Shield of Faith, sure, whatever. Midnight Bolt. Oh, the Midnight Bolt, yeah, we gotta make sure we don't sell that. Corrosive Touch, don't care. Mage Armor, sure. Delay Poison. Effortless Armor. No, absolutely not. Oh my god, so many Scroll of Inflicted Wounds. Scorching Ray. Yola hejsan, rock'n'roll, ja. Do I just buy a bunch of these maybe? Just to have some like additional healing? Oh. I have to pay. Oh, these are expensive as hell, huh? Check priest and vulture inventories as well. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean check their inventories? Oh yeah, traders, yeah, I'll do that. Wand of Heroism. This isn't enough gnome flick mace, what's the point? Star knife! This is kind of broken, huh? Put a bag of holding, but it's yet to pay itself back. Yeah, I have a bag of holding too. I think it's super nice. Oh, I probably sold that, huh? Let me get these ever burning torches back. I don't think I meant to sell those. Isn't it crazy that in this far-flung future that we're in, they have a wand of snowball? Okay, I'm just gonna bite the bullet, and before I leave today, I'm gonna read all the dialogue from Ember and from Nenio. The elf in front of you is young, still an adolescent by the standards of their long-lived folk. A childish, carefree smile plays on her face, and her wandering eyes linger on you for just a moment before darting off again into the distance. Terrible scars cover her body, and a few of her fingers are missing. A crow sits on her shoulder, observing. Okay, so basically they used AI art, and now they're excusing it. They're like, "Oh no, she's missing her fingers, guys. Yeah, oh, it's not AI art. Tell me about yourself." Well, they call me Ember. I used to live in the River City, and how I walk with you, that's my story. River City? Why do they call you Ember? I've had many names. When I was little, Mom and Dad called me Dove, or Cricket, or Kitten. Dad called me his ray of sunshine, and when my mom was cross, she called me by my long name, a grown-up one. I can't remember it, no matter how hard I try. Then when I came to live in the River City, the good people called me different funny names, like Ember or Torch or Smoky. I don't know why. They call me Bird Brain because I have a crow. They call me Lucky Seven because of my fingers. There's her hand, the middle finger on the right hand, and the two smaller fingers on the left are missing. They sometimes call me Grilled Meat and said I was stupid, but I didn't feel hurt. I mean, they're right. I really am silly. They didn't mean to hurt me. Which adapted handy Haversack, first edition. It's like a small bag of holding, but you pull items from it as a swift action instead of a move. Yeah, that's cool. I like Ember, it's a good word. Embers are like people. On the outside they're grey and cold like stones, but they're warm inside. You can blow on them and they'll start a fire to help you survive a cold night. That's what's wonderful, isn't it? Ember, it is. Where are you from? Far away from the flower country. The girl gestures vaguely off in the distance. It's so beautiful there. Everywhere there's flowers blooming, golden towers and waterfalls, and everyone is like me with pointy ears. There's no round ear people, no short ones, no horned heads. We lived there together, me and my mom and my dad. Mom and Dad argued a lot. Dad used to say that all the good people should go on the crusade and fight the demons. And Mom said he was silly because it was so far away and none of our business, and that he shouldn't abandon his child, she meant me. But he didn't abandon me, he took me along. He said I was born the same year that the hall to the demon world opened. He said it was a sign that I would be the one of the heroes who closed it. Of course I'm not a hero, but I'm here anyway, helping as much as I can. Where did you get those scars? It happened by accident. My dad and I came sailing down the river to join the crusade. Dad said that all the good people were going to the whirlwind to heal it. He said that the crusaders were the best people in the world and together we were going to win. But when we arrived at the river city, the crusaders got everything mixed up. They thought my dad and I were bad and decided to burn us at the stake. Dad died and I cried so loudly that one of the good guards realized it was all a big mistake. He started yelling at the other crusaders, even the one in charge, and then walked into the fire and got me out. The others wanted to stop him, but he took his sword and scared them away. The knight took me to a healer. I later learned that while the knight was pulling me from the flames, he himself was burned so badly that I died not long after. But I'm still alive, a few fingers missing, and my skin is funny. I lived in the river city ever since. I never had my own house, but I had many friends, and then the demons came and I met you. And you know what happened after that. And that lynch mob called themselves Crusaders, for shame. Is it really so easy for you to forgive them? I'm not sure I could be so merciful. No one can say how much good or evil they have in them. No one can see into their own soul. Amber smiles until it's red. Her inquisitive look wanders over your face as if she's trying to look into your soul. No one knows until it's time to check. Amber's no longer canon. They changed the rules and elves don't stay a child for 70 years no longer. Wait, they don't? Do you worship any deity? The girl shakes her head with an unwavering smile. Dad taught me to pray to Iomade. He said that was the kind goddess, and she called people to crusades against evil. The knight who burned me, my dad and me, worshipped her too. They even lit the fire with a prayer to her, and she did nothing to help us. But then one kind knight, alone, without any gods, changed his mind and saved me. I think the gods are the same as us. They don't understand anything, and they're scared of everything. They hurt themselves and the rest of us. People worship the gods only because they're afraid of being responsible for themselves. And the gods listen to the praise and they become smug and arrogant and begin to believe that they're better than us. They're no better. They're still silly sinners just like the rest of us. Sometimes I pray to the gods, different ones, the good ones, the bad ones. Ask them to stop fighting and hurting each other. I don't know if they ever hear me, but if they do, I mean, the knight who wanted to burn me, he was able to change his mind and do a good deed. If he can change, maybe Baphomet can too. How do you survive on the streets? Nell shrugs. There are many good people in the river city. When I sang for them in the street, they'd often give me coins or bread, or sometimes even clothes. I shared everything with the other homeless, and they showed me where it's safe to sleep, where I could get out of the rain and cold, where I could find discarded things. When the demons destroyed the river city, I looked for my friends, but I found none. They probably all died. The homeless have no supplies or weapons or basements to hide in, and the knights won't protect them either. Knights are like gods, so self-important. They're saving the world after all. What do they care about the homeless? Where do you get your magical powers from? These tricks, I have them from my grandma. She used to be my father's grandma, and before that, his father's. I've never seen her myself, but she's very clever and kind. When I lived on the street sometimes, she left food for me or a blanket in the winter. Sometimes I feel her stroking my hair as I fall asleep, but I open my eyes and no one's near. She also sent me soot. She scratches the crow's beak and birds grumble happily in response. She tells me, Soot how to do different tricks, and Soot teaches me. Miss Ember doesn't know how exactly it gives her powers, but you can guess from what her words that the patron is Androletta, a powerful Archon, one of the Imperial Lords, also known as the Grandmother Girl. Oh. So we're going to start at age 15 plus 1d6. It's not possible to have level 20 blood ratios with acne running around. You're always so cheerful. How do you manage to remain so hopeful when we're surrounded by such horror? Hope? She tilts her head and continues with a smile. No, hope is a lie. What should we hope for? This world is in the hands of demons. The gods can't help, or they don't want to, or they forget about us altogether. The people know they're about to be eaten by demons, but still they quarrel with each other and fight and steal. There's no hope, only us. You got to check alert for that. Is it a hard check or is it just like very possible to get a bit unlucky? I gotta eat alpha, I gotta eat her. I gotta eat alpha. Add a Tengu Inquisitor cult leader of Andoletta in Tabletop. That's cool. Early, so party is not quite optimized at this point. Yeah, that's, well, my party is very optimized, but other people I get. Damn, Ember MVP companion so far. She had like 3 things to say. Literal best companion we've had so far by far. I'm sure Nenir is going to make up for that though. Chloe, am I pleased with you? I asked you to bring me to safety and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower playing me is the most efficient and frankly pleasing. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge, hitherto unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future corporations. Happy to help. Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries inaccessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it. I leading the way, proudly staring into the face of the gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profundity of my intellect. If you'll dance, you'll be able to go in front of me and lead the way. You are the catalyst which, when it reacts with my intellect, will allow the latter to grasp the very essence of the universe itself. You always express yourself so effusively. What? Who are you? Nenu stares at you for a while, bewildered, melting in her eyes, but then it is replaced by recognition. Oh yes, my new follower. What am I supposed to do? Oh yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as yet modest achievements and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement. That is the principle that underpins any training. He frowns, but only for an instant. Ah, I see. Your modest nature was unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again, unless I forget. But let's get back to the business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Canabris and Dresden. As soon as it is reasonably practicable, I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross so you won't forget. What's so special about these ruins near Canabris? I'm glad you asked. This is my great hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass up the opportunity to share it with you, because you are my most loyal follower, and you are worthy of possessing such knowledge. Then he rubs her nose, and also because you are the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago, I was walking around the border of the World Wound, and I met a strange person. He was wearing a frayed grey robe, and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask, Nethys. Of course, I didn't miss the opportunity to ask him about the reason for his absurd appearance. And do you know what he said to me? He said, I'm the answer, but what is the question? Then he walked off into the direction of the World Wound. Anyone 100% used to Reddit and can recognize lightsaber combat styles from 3-second episode 3 clips. The next day, after I had already forgotten about the first encounter, I had another similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman. Judging by the pointy ears sticking out from behind the mask, I'm the answer, but what is the question? She said, before taking off towards the World Wound. I realized everything became clear to me. Is it not Nethys, but Sheila? Shile? What is that person's name again? Shishka? Shika? Is it Shika, maybe? I know a mystery when I see one. Consider this one of my myriad talents. Nenu rubs the tip of her nose. After all these geezers weren't simply on their way to the costume party, were they? After examining several maps, I determined that they were all heading in one direction, to a place not far from Canabris, a place which I marked as nameless ruins, even on ancient Sarkorian maps. Ooh, she's a Fey goddess, and she's like a goddess of time, and she's like seeing all of time. And every time, well, they have, and every time you encounter Sheikah, they're a different person. That's the way to go. Unraveling the secret of the place will be my great discovery. It will secure my place in history, or perhaps even in legend. How do you know where to go? Oh my god. She's like 12 years old with hip problems, and she's jumping off the bed like a maniac. Do you know how to find a beehive in the forest? You need to catch 2 bees, send them free in 2 different locations of the forest, and remember the direction they fly in. Then you take a map and draw lines showing the bees' routes. The place where the lines intersect will mark the location of the beehive. Fascinating, yeah? By the way, forest bees do not make any honey. Neutral goddess of evolution magic. There are 7 different veil forms. Okay. I used the beehive principle here too. For a couple of months, I tracked the strange people in the masks and observed the direction in which they were traveling. I collected the coordinates, mapped their estimate routes, and made a discovery. All the routes intersected at the nameless ruins not far from Canabres. What do you expect to find there? I haven't the slightest idea. If I knew what was hidden there, I wouldn't be so eager to go. These ruins aren't very far from Canabres. You could easily get there by yourself. Why do you need me? Nino's eyes seemed ready to pop out of the socket of surprise. Don't you see? This is a legendary secret place. Who knows what may happen to me after I lift the veil and uncover the workings of the universe? My mortal body may be unable to contain all the knowledge, or perhaps I will ascend and become equal to the gods themselves. I need you to write down everything that happens and report my fate to the interested parties in Absalom. And don't forget to praise me as I deserve, while you're there. You know these ruins of yours may turn out to just be that, ruins. Then shrugs. In that case, we'll write this experiment off as a failure and start another one. I don't know which experiments I'll try next. That's all I wanted to ask about your task. Well, now you know, so off we go. Ninja frowns. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct an experiment, quickly. I say a word and I'll try to find the right rhyme for it right away. Creation. Crustacean. Cognation. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent after all, in no size. But it's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to an inexhaustible intelligence would have been a little too much. Besides, I'm catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. I don't like when you call me boy. My name is Kiryu. On the grand scale of the world history, your name is relevant. I have no reason to remember it. You see, the brain of any given individual can contain only a limited amount of facts. I only expend my memory on things that are truly important. The laws of thermodynamics, divine esoterica, planar geography, things that will lead Galarian to the bright future. And there are also notes besides. What if I make a great discovery, but I won't be able to remember it, because my memory is full of outdated or useless information? What a nightmare that would be. What a loss for the whole of Galarian. I haven't actually read any second edition of Galarian books besides the main world guide. So it's like my brain is using all their patch notes when asking about lore. Yeah, but this is based on first edition anyway, right? But you do remember your own name, right? Only so I know what to put for the author's name in my encyclopedia. Are there any names worth remembering? There are, and to my deepest regrets, there are too many of them. And here's a sign would befit a grief-stricken old man. The names of gods and demigods, the names of rulers, conquerors, and other persons by some reasonable deemed great by the people of Galarian. They etch their names into history, and alas, every self-respecting educated person must know them. But there are some names I am happy to remember. Great scientists, some of them divine, others mortals, true keepers of knowledge and great experiments, the pioneers of knowledge, Irori, Nethys, Arelu, Warlesh. Arelu Warlesh opened the world wound. She's the betrayer of humanity. It's her fault the demons invaded Galarian. Oh yes, she's the greatest of the great. Just imagine, she managed to open a rift from Galarian to the abyss. No one knew how. No one believed it possible. No one even dreamed of such a thing. And she just did it. It was the experiment of a century. Nendo wipes a tear from her eye. I would have been so happy if I could have been in her place. Of course, some part of Galarian's population died as a result of her experiment, and the Crusaders are still wrestling with its consequences to this day. But the very essence of what Arelu managed to do was a breakthrough of cosmic significance, both figuratively and literally. 7 years before Last Soul blows up and the Rune Lords come back, start of 2nd edition. Sooner or later, the world wound will be closed, peace will return to Galarian, and for the victims of the ongoing war, they'll be remembered as unfortunate but unavoidable sacrifices made at the altar of science. Oh no, she's talking about the altar of science. You're crazy. Never makes it too perplexed. What are we talking about? Were we talking about something? Tell me about yourself. I'm an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be recognized scientific luminary, future author of the Encyclopedia Golarianonica, and rector of Absalom's University at once. Future rector, I should say. That information should be enough to satisfy curiosity, because I doubt I will be able to tell you more than that. Where are you from? That information is irrelevant. I've decided to forget it. Somehow Tower Bathon returned, yeah. Even though Barog put him to rest permanently. How did you become a scientist? That information is relevant. I decided to forget. You have circle tattooed on your shoulder. What does it mean? You know, cast a sidelong glass at your shoulder. Oh, that? I don't remember the circumstance of its creation, but I like it. I prefer to think of it as a zero, null, nothing. A center point of origin of coordinates. Reminds me how much of the unknown world there is to explore. Don't you remember how you got the tattoo? Never show on, don't forget it. How can you just decide to forget important pieces of information? This is just one of my many talents. The secret is to stop thinking about the things you want to forget. And the main thing is not to remember anything you don't need. To filter it, to get rid of the essence, I'll teach you someday, once I forget. What is this encyclopedia you're working on? Encyclopedia Golarianonica, it will be published in 100 volumes and 1,000 pages each, plus the author's addenda, appendices added by future co-authors and critical commentaries. Addenda indexation is still in question. Nenio looks slightly embarrassed. I just like the number 100, but I'm not sure that'll be able to keep within the established word limit. It will be a magisterial piece of scholarship that will become a part of the mandatory curriculum for every education institution worth mentioning. In it, I'm to describe every object, item, event, fact, and personality that is present on, or at least somehow related to Golarion. My calculations show that I have completed no more than 1% of this monumental book. Jesus Christ. Do you remember your parents, your past, or is that irrelevant too? All of it is irrelevant in the grand scheme of world history. I have no reason to remember such things. I admire your capabilities of your memory. Then you say something gives you a bustle. Look, what? What were we talking about? I'd like to clarify a few things about your new task. Okay. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes, she lifts her head. By the way, did you know that the exact same amount of time the Inquisitor Canabris needed to find a defendant guilty? But to shake off Inquisitors, chasing you takes 5 times as long. The experiment proved that running while clad in heavy armor is not burdensome for them at all. Like anything else to talk about here? I don't want any yapping. Sleep outside the walls of Defender's heart. I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you help me? Look tired, but otherwise entirely healthy. If we were anywhere else, I would simply tell you to get some rest, but we're on the border of the world wound, and I'm also aware of what's happening to you. As you know, the wound is a rift between Golarion and the Abyss, and all the evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite in our world. It feeds on Golarion. It is that even when we cannot see the demons near us, our ultimate foe, the Abyss, is always surrounding us. Many soldiers fight in the world wound, experience similar things. They suffer terrible nightmares, get no peace, and sometimes even lose their minds. But we are trained to help you with this affliction. By the will of Aberdar, I have consecrated an altar here. The god's grace permeates the space around it, soothing one's soul and quieting thoughts during the rest. If you find your nerves fraying, seek out a holy place like this, approach it, and all the corruption will be cleansed from you. Oh, yeah. The last part of second edition, right? Actually, last fall was very boring. Basically, just there to have a place to play orcs versus knights. Turning the place into undead Chernobyl was way more interesting. I don't really know much about it. We should also not rest after a fight. Yeah. Andrea. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Ooh, brother, ooh. I can't afford them though. Scroll scribe kit. His blood raging. Very specific. I guess the scroll scribe kits are pretty good, huh? Because they will let me inscribe scrolls when I rest. This is good to have, I think. Ring of Protection is good to have. Don't really care too much about the spells right now. I should at least grab this and this, I guess. Should I grab some more first aid kits? Oh, I forgot to treat myself. Give me to that. Wait, how much were they? Oh. Let's extend is fantastic. That just extends the duration of spells, right? What with this wand? Is are these wands permanent use? Yeah, 3 spell per day. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know if it's worth buying like the amulet and natural armor and stuff. It's like a pretty minor bonus for the price right now, I think. When you get level so before it's whatever. That you can use to pop extended harassment, communal resist energies and so forth. Not this one though, right? Because it's so low level. Store restoration. Do I actually have to write the full name now? Lesser. Okay, this guy just doesn't have any lesser restoration stuff. Oh, it does. Restore. Oh, that's in the wrong tab. That explains it. So who am I most likely to do a buff with right now that I feel like could get some value out of it? I'll give it to Nenio. Nenio! Remind me to activate this next time we play. I'm gonna forget. For sure. I feel like I'm carrying like a lot of stuff already. Maybe I should put some stuff away. I can't hear those over haste. Level 3, so it's some. I'm selling the alcohol. Not selling that. I'm gonna keep these on me just because they'll tell me if I were to read a book. They're not that heavy. Maybe that's up a little bit, so maybe I should just come out. Mwah. Gotta wake up late ready to do this. I guess these are weighing me down a little bit too, huh? I figured this might be useful though if I encounter anything that. How do I like? We'll do this for now. Alright, anyone else to talk to before I leave? I'm already 30 minutes over. Logan is getting. Oh hey, see how they patched me up? Now I can run, jump, or dance or G if I feel like it. Are there any suspicious places in the city that I should pay attention to? There are a couple of spots I wanted to check out, but I didn't have time. If there really is a den of cultists there, it would be good if you could swoop in there and bust some heads. You don't even need a search warrant. First one is the Silken Thread. It's a fun little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders and never buys any fabric, but they always seem so busy. They're busy with something in there, alright, but suing ain't it. Second one is an alchemy shop, Topaz Solution. They trade in everything, not just healing potions. Judging by the ingredients they've been buying on the black market, there's something fishy about alchemical rituals going on in the place. And watch yourself. Oh god. Let me poop, yeah. Nowhere, I was blown in by the wind and found in the cabbage patch, he stopped short. Sorry, that's an old habit of mine. I don't like babbling about my past, but you saved my skin, so I guess I kinda owe it to you not to clown around, right? I'm from Needle, and I wouldn't wish my homeland on my worst enemy. You've heard of the place, I'm sure, ruled by monsters that aren't alive nor dead, and the official religion is that cult of Son Kuthon. I grew up in a slum, like a weed between the cobblestones. Didn't have I guess she does have grayish hair, huh? Because aren't they usually like pale and grey there? I didn't have a dad, but I have lots of aunts and uncles. My mom's cronies, no price for guessing the kind of business she was involved in. They gave me a set of lockpicks as soon as I could hold a spoon. And while the other kids were picking their noses, I was picking pockets. When I was 12, the monks of the Silent Shroud came for us. Creepy guys with their mouths shut. They're the guards of Nisrock. Mom gave me her friends, and we hid in the secret temple of Desna. I never saw my mom again. I laid low in the temple for the next few days and kept my head down. I washed floors, fetched water, listened to sermons. Funny thing, after a while I started liking this as teaching, but as soon as I was old enough, I was out of there. I left Needle and got as far away as I could. But a ragtag group you got here, from nobles to street thieves. You got that right. Only the best for you. What do you do if the knights and nobles fail to save the world? Oh, whoops. How did you meet Irabeth? I was bumming around Timon a while back, doing this and that, and Desna Temple sometimes gave me odd jobs, you know? Sometimes they needed people with skills like mine. On surface it was fine, I guess. After Needle, the freedom of Endurary Kingdoms should have seemed like heaven. My chance to sit back and enjoy life. But I wasn't happy. There just wasn't any joy in my new life. I was all alone. No one cared about me, and I didn't care about anyone either. I struggled to find a reason to drag myself out of bed every morning. Tying a stone around my neck and jumping into the nearest river started to look pretty appealing. One day, I was hired to follow some fellas who the local authorities suspected were Rasmiran spies. I was stupid, I made a rookie mistake, and they caught me. It's like my body had already decided to do what my mind had been fighting, to finally put me out of my misery. Get someone else to kill me, since I didn't have the guts to do it myself. They grabbed me, I thought they got me on the spot, but instead they hog-tied me and dragged me off. And just like an animal going to slaughter, my only thought was, let's get this over with. They brought me to their stinking cave, threw me on their altar, and realized who I was. Kuthites from Needle. They tracked me down after all those years, but I didn't care anymore. Wouldn't even have cared if they'd eaten me or whatever. We all gotta go sometimes, right? So I was lying there, staring at those knives pointed at me, when fate rolled the dice and I hit the jackpot. Irabeth, there she was, storming into the cave. Picture it, I'm lying on an altar with all these knife-wielding maniacs around me, and suddenly Irabeth storms in. I thought it was Iomade herself, fierce in her shining armor with her gleaming sword raised. I made quick work of those scumbags, chopped them up just like that. I didn't have time to blink. She untied me, and then, Aniva's fatalized up a chuckle, she looked through the papers they had on the table and started swearing, like a sailor. So much for Iomade. How did you and Irabeth end up in Canabras? After almost becoming a human sacrifice, I knew I never wanted to leave Irabeth's side. The sun knows I fell for her instantly, and I fell hard. My misery was gone, and when Irabeth showed me what was in those papers, proof that the cultists had a nest in her home city, well, I offered help without a second thought. She must have figured I couldn't wait to get my revenge on the cultists, but I didn't give a damn about them. It was her. I'd go anywhere with her, even on a crusade or into the jaws of a dragon. But I took life in Calabria like a duck to water. I used to be on an outcast whenever I went, but half of the crusaders are the same. After all, who'd volunteer to tangle with demons on the edge of the abyss? You gotta be either a goody two-shoes with too much honor and free time, or a misfit with no life outside of normal world with normal people. People come here to run away from their debts, their past, from themselves, so I fit right in. But it's like living with Irabeth. It's like living without her. I wouldn't be, seriously. If I were alone, I'd definitely be gone by now. Sure, sometimes we argue, I can't deny that. Sometimes we bang our fists on the table and yell so loud that the walls shake. That's all about order business. But at home? Well, I'll give you an example. I've kinda always wanted to move out of the broom closet we call a house and into a somewhat cozier. It ain't like they take the vow of poverty at the Eagle Watch, but every month, somehow, most of our spare money is spent on the Crusader business. So I get mad about it, but maybe makes help a gesture. It's part of why I love her so much. You know, Irabeth has the thing that matters most for a person. A purpose in life. She's always got a reason for whatever she's doing. Her whole life is a crusade, and I just drift around like a leaf in the wind until Desna brought us together. Now she's the meaning of my life, so it really makes no difference if you live in a mansion or under a bush. What are your responsibilities in Eagle Watch? Neva smiles evasively. Nothing official. I'm not even a knight, you know. I'm just hanging around. You sure you want to know the details? Catching traitors and spies and cultists is no walk in the park. It's a delicate job. You can't always do it all within the letter of the law. What if you surprise some suspicious blighter with an official search? Everyone will know about it before long, starting with their cronies. Then again, sneaking into people's houses at night isn't exactly legal. Crusaders can't be doing stuff like that, can they? Well, I'm not exactly a knight. Do you know anything about the Pathfinder named Finian Dismar? Hello, Rosichin, let me think. Dismar. Definitely heard the name before. Of course you have. I'm a Pathfinder too, so you're a chief in these lands now. What about Lady Ori? When I left the wound, she had just taken up the position. Hillar examines the talking weapon and chuckles. I'm afraid Ori perished during the Third Crusade. Yes, now I remember Finian. Dismar went missing in the wound at the end of the Second Crusade. His name has been on the list of fallen for a while. Here I am alive and well. Write in your list that I am back and soon file a detailed report about everything that happened to me. In his voice full of joy. I knew it was a misunderstanding, but now everything will return to normal. I need to write to my folks. They probably think I'm dead too. Poor lad. But such a fate is of a Pathfinder. We face the unknown, but sometimes the unknown wins, and our minds cannot take it. I found Jenna Aldori, like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. Who was it that I talked about killing that lady? What the hell was that again? I forgot. Delvin? I don't remember who wanted that drow killed. Thorn. Martare? Kiryu.
I do what I must.
I'm in. Oh. I'll talk to that guy next time. We'll start with a little bit of reading next time. Where is Thorn at?
I'm gone.
His brother is Smith. Yeah, I've talked to him. Kitchen. Maybe I'll talk to the guy outside. I mean, I've already delayed by 30 minutes. Might as well. Oh, this guy. I met Kalisha. Poor melancholic expression remains calm, but his entire body is tense and fingers wrap around the handle of his weapon. Under what circumstances? I hope you seize the opportunity to kill her. Are you certain of your allegations? Thorn lowers his head and says in a low voice, I am. The misses are terrible and proven with absolute certainty. When I finish the stream, it's for PM and yeah. I'm finishing after this guy. She thinks she doesn't serve the demons. Of course she does, in an attempt to buy her life. She was just stooped to the bowls of her life. I let her go. Have you understand so for himself? Her decision is regrettable. I'm afraid that in doing so, you condemn her many future victims to death. That just means that bringing the hunter close falls upon my shoulders. Okay. You're literally working overtime right now. Oh, Edward, you're working late today, huh? Sorry about that. Not that there was much mess. We were just doing the chatting. We'll talk to that guy outside next time. Alright, video gamers, thank you all so much for your time. I had a fantastic video gaming time. I enjoyed myself. There's an extra value for the balls, yeah. I enjoyed myself. I had all the fun with the game. Oh man, I thought since we delayed, we would have gotten a Mottis raid, but Mottis isn't streaming today. Alright. I had a lot of fun. This game is good so far. We did a lot of reading again, but that's just going to be part of the course. We will start next stream with some reading, and then we'll see what new side objectives we've unlocked. I like that the party is way more cohesive in this than it was in the DLC, so that's been really, really nice. Yeah. I've been humming the theme too. Yeah, dude, it's like stuck in my brain. Yeah, that's it for me. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope you had a fantastic time. I'll be back around time on Saturday at 12:00 10 p.m. DMT +2. Schedule is down there in your local time zones. And we'll be playing some more Wrath of the Righteous, for now at least. See you guys around, keep fighting foes, and bye-bye. The dance macabre. Luck be a lady.